We got the aged horses now. Levitor isn't on.
Walkway.
Levitor isn't on this list. We got a couple of horses that are on here now, so bear with me. Adrenaline Rush starting to train his first training trips. He trained this week. He'll continue to train. He'll be a while getting ready, but he has started. He has started training. Bolt Power was exceptionally good schooling the other day at Mohawk. Very, very impressed with the way this horse has looked. He was awesome. Brave World trained here on Saturday. I imagine he'll be going to Mohawk on Wednesday. I know. Captain Mike Dio raced okay, but I think there's a lot of room for improvement. You saw him rolly and rough. He's touching himself. We're going to make some changes on him this week and race him at Mohawk Raceway. Compass Rose DC racing Tuesday. Almost could be her swan song. This could be it for her before the breeding shed. We'll see how she races Tuesday at Northfield Park. Don't believe me, just watch. Hi, baby. Getting close to the races. He'll be ready to go soon. I suspect very soon. Globetrotting, still out in the field. She'll come back in another couple of weeks. We'll bring her back in. High Gear No Fear continues to train down. I like the approach, Harry. I think Harry's a good fit for this guy. Take your time with him. I think it will pay off. He'll be ready at some point. Aglariam is pretty well ready now. I schooled her in 2-1. I think she come 27 in a piece, 28 the other day. She was very, very good. Just feels like $1 million. Can't wait to see her racing in, I suspect she'll be ready to qualify at the most in 2 weeks. I'm a Lovely Lady. We sold I'm a Lovely Lady to Indiana last week. Hey, deep breath. Do you need a drink?
Yeah.
I don't have any. There's a veiled attempt.
Coffee.
No, you don't. Ava, I'm a Lovely Lady now in Indiana. Good luck to her. We'll take her off the list. Levitor, we're jumping ahead of a few horses here. Levitor is after Jekyll and Hyde. So, Jekyll and Hyde, ready to go Wednesday. We got the rail. I suspect he'll be going right down to Chinatown on Wednesday evening. I'd like to race him aggressively on Wednesday. This could be it for him also. For him. Also, we'll see on Wednesday evening. Kings County was an easiest kind of winner. What did I tell you would happen? They wrote him out of the class for next week. Somebody said, well, he still fits the class. No, they're not going to let him race in there again. And they did. They wrote him out. So we'll see how... where Kings County lands next week. LD's Patrick made that break, and then we had the races canceled on Friday, so we're going to school him at Saratoga, race him at Saratoga his next start. For those of you wondering why Saratoga, I've been very... take a breath. I've been very clear about why Saratoga with this horse. It's not about how much can we race for every single week. It's about how do we maximize our exposure in the U.S. or in Canada or anywhere with this horse. Racing him in Saratoga makes much more sense to get him back on track, and that's exactly what we are going to do. Locatelli is in Monday. Got the 9-hole pick for second. Looks to be a pretty good factor in that race now. That is a stagger gate at Mohawk. I think you're probably going to see James get him out of the gate really good on Monday. Probably going to be a decent leaving position. Well, you're going to have to reach it. You're a big girl. Reach it.
No, not fall.
No, you're not going to fall.
No, I didn't get wet.
You're not going to get wet. You're painful.
It's wet.
Shh. Mama Knows Best is in to go Wednesday at Mohawk, or Wednesday at Northfield Park also. My Jazz tonight, this is it for her. This is her last start ever in her life. She's going to get bred after tonight's race. No Free Lunch raced fantastic last week. Can't wait to see him race in the final of Ontario Boys. So and Sue was good. She's going to find some B-track racing in the coming week or so for Sue, likely Flamborough or London for her. Stonebridge Simba is getting closer to racing soon. I think Jason said he trained 1.5 miles, last half in 4 here. So he's getting closer to racing. Walk on the Moon will probably school Wednesday at Mohawk race, or Wednesday at Northfield Park. He'll school. White Tiger's been racing good, but racing in where he can't do. He can't do in the open. Hopefully we're going to drop down next week with him. And then, yes, still isn't back in yet. He will, I promise, he'll be back in this week. Wayne did ask for just one more week to put a little more weight back on this guy. Got him eating good, so that was more important. 1 week more, and he'll be back in. So those are the aged horses. I'll be back with Dominic's barn in just a minute.